Hey everyone, good morning. It's Monday, October 12th. Time to do a what I ate video. Two things I'm changing up this week. So for one thing, I have not been on the scale all weekend, did not get on the scale this morning. It actually feels kind of refreshing to not have to know the number, not be so focused on the number itself. So it feels pretty good. Mainly, I just don't want to see the number anymore. I'm tired of seeing that particular number. So I'm not going to weigh for a while. I'm not sure how long exactly, probably at least a week, maybe up to 2 weeks. So that's one thing I'm kind of switching up this week. And then the second thing is I am doing intermittent fasting. I started it last week, and that is where you eat only within a certain time frame, within a specific window. So my window is 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So that means I won't be having any breakfast today. What I usually do is just have a cup of coffee, sometimes two. If I was doing a clean intermittent fast, it would be black coffee, but I really like the cream in my coffee. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of fat-free half and half for 0 smart points, and that is breakfast today. So today for lunch, we're making burritos with our leftover honey sriracha chicken. I got, I believe 6 servings from this honey sriracha chicken. So I'm counting 4 points per serving. I'm gonna make that with an Olay Extreme Wellness Wrap. So that is 1 smart point. I'm using some non-fat Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. We'll be putting some spinach in the burritos, and I'm gonna use this green salsa verde for 0 smart points. So the burritos will be for 5 smart points. And then we're also having a bit of extra salad here, some salad. This salad has cheese and dressing already, so I'm gonna count 2 points for the salad. So lunch today is going to be 7 smart points. I just finished running my 1 mile. I finished in 11 minutes and 52 seconds, which is the fastest I've done this mile with hills so far this month. 11:52. Creamy chicken and wild rice soup. It's gonna be 8 servings for 8 smart points. The first thing we're gonna do is add 2 cups of water and 4 cups of this great value chicken broth to the stock pot. We're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna add chicken. Okay, the water is boiling, the water in the chicken broth, so now we're gonna add our chicken. It calls for 1 pound of chicken breast, and I'm using 4 fairly large chicken breasts to make 1 pound. We're gonna add the chicken to the water. I'm adding a cup of shredded carrots. And then the last thing we're gonna add is this Uncle Ben's long grain and wild rice original recipe. It is uncooked so far, so I'm adding in the rice itself. And then we'll also add in the seasoning packet. We're gonna stir all this up, bring it to a boil again, and then reduce the heat to simmer until the chicken cooks. Okay, it's been 30 minutes, so the chicken is cooked. We're gonna just remove the chicken, put it on a plate, and we're gonna shred the chicken. I feel like I've done this so many times in the last few days. I am a pro at shredding chicken. And then the rest of this, we're just gonna let it simmer, continue to simmer. Okay, while Todd shreds the chicken, we are going to make a roux. And I'm actually gonna read the directions on this because I do not know how to make a roux very well. So what we're gonna do first is mix together the flour, salt, and pepper in a bowl until combined. And then in a medium saucepan, melt the butter over medium heat, okay? Stir in the flour a spoonful at a time to make a roux, and then pour in the half and half a little at a time, stirring continuously with a whisk to allow the roux to combine with the cream. Okay, continue whisking and add half and half until the mixture is smooth and creamy. Okay, that is the most difficult part of this recipe, so I'm gonna give it a try right now. Okay, in the bowl I have half a cup of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of pepper. And then over here, we've got the butter melting in the pan right here for the roux. In case you were wondering, 1 stick of butter is a half cup. So I'm using this Land O'Lakes light butter with canola oil. I'm using a half a cup, which is also a stick of butter. Okay, so here's our finished roux, and I have to say Todd helped me a lot with this one. He stirred while I added the ingredients, and what we did was once the butter was melted, we alternated adding the flour mixture with the half and half and just continuously stirred. So it's really nice and creamy. We're gonna get ready to add this to the soup pot. First, we're gonna add the shredded chicken back into the soup pot. This has been simmering the whole time. Okay, and then we're gonna add all of the cream mixture and just stir it up. Please stir. Thanks. All right, we're gonna stir this. Oh, this just got so good all of a sudden, so creamy. We're gonna stir this up, mix it, and let it simmer for another 10 minutes, and then dinner is ready. Okay, I really love bread with soup. No matter what kind of bread, no matter what kind of soup, it's like the perfect combination for me. So tonight I'm having an English muffin, one of the Thomas's light multigrain English muffins for 3 smart points with my 8 smart point soup. Okay, here's our creamy chicken and wild rice soup from scratch with a roux. I am so proud of myself. It's perfect. I did actually add a little bit more water at the end because once we added the roux to the soup, it really thickened up pretty fast. So I added a little bit more water. This is my soup for 8 smart points. And then over here is the English muffin. I'm gonna eat with that for 3 smart points. And that's dinner tonight for 11 smart points.